everyone. We're driving back out to Boonah again. Had a day out in Wave yesterday, really good day. Got 12,500 feet our ceiling again. In a slightly different wind direction to what we've done before, and we flew about 70 kilometres of the ridge this time. So we made a leap to a couple of ridges a bit south, which was really good. So today is supposed to be a stronger wind. Yesterday was quite a light wind down low, but it was windy up top. It was like 49 knots up top. So today is supposed to be stronger up top, but I don't know how good it's going to be. We'll have to sort of see how the day pans out. So at the moment we're driving out through the first range here after we leave our place, and it's not showing excessive amounts of wind here at the moment. It's normally if it's really windy it'll be howling through these sort of cuts and valleys. Oh, that guy's sped. But yeah, it's not too bad at the moment, so we'll see what it holds when we get out there. But, yeah, hopefully it's another good day. Yesterday was awesome, as I say. Range you can see up ahead is where the hang gliders fly. And I spoke to Ken yesterday. He does a few tandem flights up there. He takes other people for a flight, passengers up for a flight. And he had 2 flights yesterday. He reckoned the wind was quite nice. He reckoned they had sort of 12, 15 knots. It sounded quite nice, but yeah, that's the ridge that they go along, but it's a bit too far downwind to get the wave that we play in. Well, we're about half, 3/4 of the way out there now. So we're just past a town called Beaudesert on the way out. And Boonah's the other side of that little sort of ranges up ahead there, but you can actually see there's a row of cloud up there, so it'll be intriguing. We don't normally get cloud in our wave because it's a westerly wind and it's coming across the inside of the country that's normally very dry. So yeah, it would be lovely if it did have some cloud, because it would tell us where things are a bit more, because otherwise we're always fighting in the blue, and it's a bit of a magical mystery to it to tell you where things are. You can see just over that hill there's a little bit of cloud there and a line running off down there. So we'll see as we get closer though. Now we've got just in the ranges here, and there's quite a bit of wind blowing out here, and yeah, it's quite breezy, so whether this is a touchdown point of the wave, I don't know, but I would suggest those little tiny clouds on the horizon are from the wave. But yeah, there's certainly quite a bit of wind just here. It's going to be interesting to see how the strip is. See that tree there? It's fairly blown. As we come around this corner you get the first view of the range where the wave comes off. So that's the range in front, you can just see, and there's the line of cloud. So yeah, there's cloud today. Also quite a lot of wind. Sometimes the wind is too strong for the strip, you get a crosswind component, rolls across and you can't fly. But we'll see what happens today. So it's a range, that thing you can see in the background there, and these clouds along here are part of the range. Interesting. Cloud associated with the wave. Now the question is going to be, is it going to be too windy to get off the strip, because it's pretty windy down here. But that's it's a good amount of cloud. Very good amount of cloud. But now we come over the hill into town. There's the ranges in front. Cloud heading off down. Looks like there's more cloud up over this way. There we go, over that way. It's quite a good cloud over that way. Clouds are still happening. Lots of people standing around procrastinating. Pretty breezy. Lots of queues in front of the range, so we'll see what happens in the briefing. I've just taken a tow up to about 4,000. We're climbing at the moment. We were climbing. Right, it seems to have smoothed out now. We seem to have got out of the lumpy bits. We get a nice constant 5 up at the moment. Torsden's up in front of us somewhere, I think. So hopefully we're out of that rough bit, because it was a bit bumpy there trying to get into it there for a while. It's feeling a lot smoother now. Alpha Juliet, do you want to go 1, 2, 2, 5, I think it is?
Yeah, roger that. Go on 1 to 2, that's fine.
You there, Torsten?
I'm there.
Yeah, roger that. I switched to the wrong frequency. Yeah, I'm in steady sort of...
I'm in sync now. I'm pushing forward to the range.
Roger that. I'm sort of still behind Mount Moon, but climbing quite nicely at the moment. Just passing 7.3. That was a bit tense. We got down to about 5.5 or something, getting up to this next wave. We're climbing again now, but it was pretty rough and horrible there for a while. But we're climbing quite well now. I think this is a secondary we're climbing in at the moment. So we can take this as high as we want. So we'll just stay out here It was hard punching forward because there's a lot of wind up top here. I don't know how much wind because I haven't been able to do circles to figure out what the wind strength is. We're just climbing past 8 at the moment, so all good. So it's very easy to end up back into the turbulent area behind. So consequently I'm having to fly quite fast to stay into this. I'm trucking along the ridge to the south at the moment. So I'll keep doing this and see how the day progresses. One of the other gliders is airborne at the moment. He's just got into it. I don't know how high they'll go though, we'll have to see. Well, back here again, it isn't as enjoyable as yesterday because the breeze is making it a little bit hard. So I'm having to concentrate on staying in touch with the ridge the whole time. It's fairly howling down on the dam, but it's still good. There's the view looking down towards the dam. So apparently there's another glider back there somewhere, I don't know where. Torsten outlanded, I don't know where he outlanded, but he deemed it prudent to outland. So yeah, it's an interesting day. There's certainly lift everywhere, but it's pretty breezy for going places, that's for sure. So I probably won't do as long a flight as yesterday, I don't think. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how comfortable we feel up here. A couple of times I've been sort of marking spot and then you end up being swept back and you suddenly start losing lift. So you've got to be a bit wary of it. Anyway, it's all good. We're enjoying it. The view's still good. Same place as yesterday. Alright, I'm cruising south, same as I did yesterday. Just be interesting to see how the wave goes down here with a slightly different wind direction and strength. So we'll see how it goes. I've just gone down south and we just turned again now. There's a bit of weak wave here. Might be my positioning. I mean, I'm still high, so I'm not particularly stressed. It's all good. It'd be nice if the wind was a little bit less, so I think. But it's all good. Well, I'm flying pointing at the ground with about, I don't know, 30-degree flap on, just try and stay under the height limit. It's proving difficult. I keep going round and round trying to get the doohickey to show me the wind speed, but it won't show me it. So anyway, I'll try trucking right forward again, then go back and do a whole pile more 360s and see if it does. It's a hard time staying under the lift at the moment. It's all fun though. Well, we're still cruising along. We're heading to the north at the moment. There's the Rangers looking out that way. Still pretty sweet looking. Over that side, Ivanhoe Dam, Brisbane's back that way, and Gold Coast back behind us somewhere. So yeah, it's all pretty good. Still 50 knots of headwind up here, so it makes it a little interesting. No, it's all good. Another cruisy day. Heading north. A bit noisy, I think my canopy seal needs to be redone. I'm having to sit at about sort of 90 odd knots, full cruise flap to stay down.
Bravo Hotel November, Brisbane Centre.
Good though. Heading south again. Pretty amazing up here. The view's stunning, it really is. Gorgeous day. Back climbing again. Trucking west before we do our descent back down to the field and land. Spent nearly 3.5 hours, so that's enough for the day. Been another awesome day. I prefer it when it's a little less windy, but I need to fix my canopy to stop it whistling because the noise is horrendous at the moment. But it's been, yeah, another beautiful day. Can't complain. Okay, we're on descent back in now. So try and get back below 8.5 before the edge of the dam here. Okay, so we're going back under Buna Sita. Been a good day. Been a magic day. Alright. 1,300. Down a bit rough through here. last bit's horrible. Cold feet. It's the wave again. Look at it there. Absolutely amazing. Come on. Come on. Well, another fantastic day. Blood is back at home now. Good day. 4 hours and 4 hours 20 minutes or something like that. No, 3 hours. 3 hours 40 minutes. I'll get around the right way. No, all good. Lots of fun. Good end to the day. And it'll still be going out there. It'll still be rocketing along. So anyway, we'll see you in the next adventure.